core, the Hypervolt really goes back to the Raptor, which was our first percussion device that we released in 2015. I think from the Raptor, we really learned the dynamics of how to engineer and design a percussion device. When we released the first Hypervolt in 2018, I think it really represented a shift from the belief that a percussion device only belonged in the hand of a therapist to the belief that people could use these devices on their own bodies. And with that shift came a whole new way we looked at self-care for the body. Hypervolt 2 and Hypervolt 2 Pro represent the next evolution of our founding design and our vision to empower people to take better care of their bodies by putting this technology right into their hands. But it's what's inside and how we build it that makes it a Hypervolt. When we think of a percussion device, there are three primary components that drive the performance: the motor, the battery, and the control board. These components all work together to drive the mechanics and create percussion. Like every iteration of the Hypervolt, we've designed everything from the ground up. A custom-designed, high-torque brushless motor, specifically engineered to ensure the device has ample power to decompress even the most dense layers of tissue in the body. A new battery with the highest surge power and longer runtime than we have ever put into a Hypervolt. And our control board, which is the brain of the device, that communicates with the motor and battery thousands of times per second, so the Hypervolt is ultra-responsive. The fully redesigned electronics and firmware optimize the performance and deliver a seamless experience for the user. All of this delivered in a simple, ergonomic design made from very few, very precisely engineered parts. I think the biggest advancement over the last 4 years has been the automation and the advancements in manufacturing that we've applied to the Hypervolt. When we look at making a product, we're always trying to build the best possible product. You need to sort of build the machine that builds the machine. I feel that over the last 4 years, just as we've accumulated knowledge about how to make the product better, we've actually improved the process of how we make the product better.
We're always trying to make the best product using the best materials. So what we did in manufacturing is we introduced a significant amount of robotics and automation to be able to eliminate variables and improve the build quality.
The level of sophistication in our manufacturing has completely elevated us as a product development team. When you see these products being built, you just know that the products are being built with the highest level of precision.
Precision is the key factor in order to be able to maintain the integrity of the product, reduce the noise, and be able to ensure the longevity of the product.
Building a percussion device is kind of like building a performance car. You have the engine, the mechanics, the electronics, and all of these components have to fit together and work together perfectly, so that when you drive it, you know it can handle and accelerate around every curve of your body. What's the difference between a Hypervolt and an average product in the category? With performance-based products, the dynamic range between average and best is quite substantial. I think going in when you know a product is going to end up in the hands of the world's best athletes, you have some really high standards that you have to meet. Athletes ultimately have a choice in what products they use, and they choose products that deliver measurable results. Working with athletes for over a decade, we understand the level of work and passion they put into their craft. As product developers, we share the same commitment and passion to our craft, and that means showing the same level of care for our design, engineering, and manufacturing. All of these things add to the whole recipe that leads to the end result, which ultimately is to make the best product so we can deliver for the athlete. But not just for the athlete, for everyone. For the athlete inside all of us, and for anyone who wants to move better and feel the freedom to do whatever it is they love to do.